get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
Right, let's just lock Christine up. Lovely jubbly. Oh, got a wasp. Get off. Bloody wasp. Put my camera on, come outside. Got a wasp in my bloody face. Lovely. Bloody hell, wasp this time of year. Look at this lovely camp, folks. Wow. What a beautiful spot. This is a photographer's hotspot, this is. Photographers from all over the world come to photograph these guys here. And to me, I don't know, they remind me of 3 beached whales. It's rather sad, isn't it? But I'll put a bit of history in the drone footage for you about these 3 fishing vessels from the 1950s, I believe they were built. But I'll put a bit of history of those in the drone footage. But what a beautiful camp this is on this glorious, quiet road. Absolutely hardly any traffic at all. And we've actually got a bit of sun coming out for the first time in 5 days. Wow, what a stunning place. The birds out there, I've seen seals, I've seen 4 arbor seals out there. There have been several grey herons feeding, loads of oyster catchers, curlews, all sorts of bird life out there. It is absolute, and this is the brightest it's been for over a week. It's been really cloudy and miserable. And there's my little camp here. I'll just pull back a bit so you see exactly where I am. I'm tucked right up there out the way. I've got the chocks out on the left hand side. Perfect camp. Right, let's go and have a look at the village, eh? Right, away we go. It's only about 10 minutes to the village. Salen. Okay, I've got my own bench. Have my coffee on and my baker's sandwich in the morning. Loving it. Look at that fantastic view. Is that not amazing? There you go. It's spelt Salen, but it's actually Salen. Salen and Salen. The lovely village around Salen. Oh, blimey, these twisty roads. They're bonkers. There's no footpaths or nothing. Let's get out the bleeding way when the car comes. It's really tight. Twisting all the way down there. Lovely. Wow, look at this beautiful building. I think it used to be a church. That is magnificent. Somebody's got some money. It's a private dwelling now. Nice. We're in the most remotest place, Moat Island. And we've got a McDonald's. And it's a bloody filling station. Oh, it's turning out quite nice today. There's a hire shop there. They do wood, so all your kindling, all your wood, everything you can get there as well. We've got a toilet block just there. Lovely jubbly, so you can get water in there and the loos. Another place to camp as well. Just there, wouldn't camp in there though. There's a toilet block. Right, we'll crack on through the village. Oh, these roads are bloody dodgy, I tell you. Really narrow. Right, just at the top of the village, that's the Salen Hotel. So they're refurbishing it at the moment, but it will be open in a couple of weeks' time, so I'll probably pop back down here. Down that lane there leads down to the private pier. It's about a half-hour's walk, but it's a lovely walk and it's lovely viewpoints down there. There is a Vancamp down there, but I'm quite happy where I am. And you've got the Salen campsite down there as well, which again is closed. And just down to the right, just there, is the spa, the local spa as well. Plus we've got a garage behind us where you can get your petrol. And that spa is quite a big shop, it's massive. They've got everything in there, guys. Everything you could wish for in the spa. Lovely jubbly, always shop local, eh? Beautiful. Oh, look at this glorious sunshine. Well, I've done a bit of shopping. A cracking shop that is, they've got everything in there. Lovely hot drinks as well. Hot food and Massive selection, lovely. Wow, look at this sun. First drop of sun I've had on the island. Oh, look at this, guys. Nobody about at all. No cars. Lovely. I won't go to that church, it didn't look that old. I think it was only early Victorian or something, so I shan't bother going in there. It was closed anyway. We'll crack on, I think. I may stay here another night and move on in the morning. I don't know yet. I'll make my mind up when I get back to the van. I need to do a bit more work. But lovely. Salen. What a beautiful place, ain't Salen? Some lovely walks around here. And we'll come back to that pub later. Later in the year. Lovely. Right, we'll crack on, guys. Oh, see that box there? It's hard to point on the camera. That box there. Donation cake box from the Honesty from this cafe, which is closed. The teapot, the coffee pot, it's closed at the moment, but they have got a Honesty box for cakes outside. Lovely. Great sky. Oh, I can't get over how narrow those roads are. Look at this. This is a main road. This is crazy. Twisty, bendy, up and down. You barely get a bloody van through there, never mind trucks. The logging lorries come through here as well. Cottages right on the side of the road. Lovely. Right, we'll get back to Christine now. Look at that, a beautiful view at the back of your cottage. Here we are, back at Christine, lovely. There she is. Here's my girl, my Christine, my home, waiting with open arms. Lovely. Just going to see if there's any wildlife about down on the seashore. Kind of sky. Just going to have a look. These boats are magnificent. As I say, they remind me of 3 beach whales, my mummy and the 2 babies. This looks like an old medieval harbour here. Really old. It's not been used for years. The tide's out at the moment. These magnificent boats. Wow. Apparently, according to records, these 3 boats were bought by a local character with the intention to salvage these 3 vessels back in the early 70s, I believe, but it never came to be. Don't know why. They was just left abandoned as they sit here today. So they've been sat there for 55 years. They were built in the 1950s. There's 3 boats here: the Pavonia, the Mint, and the Girl Claire, all built in the 1950s. Trawlers for various types of fish, prawn trawlers or whatever out in the bays. And I think they were built in Banff in Scotland back in 1955. The locals now are getting concerned because children tend to play on the boats. And they're getting a bit dangerous now. They're starting to deteriorate badly. The wheel hose has dropped out of the 3 of them now. So I'm not sure how long these boats will be here, whether they get fenced off or whatever, but it won't be long before they totally fall to pieces. But it is magnificent. It's a photographer's paradise. Photographers come from all over the world to film, take images of these 3 boats. As I say, as I have said, they look like 3 beach whales to me. Just remind me of 3 beach whales. Magnificent, massive vessels just sat there at peace in the sand. Such a shame, eh? I wonder what went on in these boats all those years ago, and all the fish that's been caught. Looking down the hull now, you can see it's all caving in there. Lovely. lovely jubbly. We're a lovely place for kids to explore, but very, very dangerous. So I'm not sure how long these will be here, so if you wish to have a look at these guys before they do disappear forever, get yourselves down to Salen, here on the Isle of Mull, just south of Tobermory, and take some images and have a look. But we've got some nice drone footage for you, and I hope you enjoy this. What a lovely camp, I can more or less touch these out of my window. A lovely little camp right beside the famous fishing boats here at Salen Bay on the Isle of Mull. 55 years I've been sat in that position. Amazing, Anyway, I'll let you enjoy the footage, or carry on with the video. Cheers, guys. It's Christine in that lovely camp. Lovely. I'll be back here later in the year for sure, when the pub's open. Right, enjoy the rest of this footage as we fly over Salen. Lovely. We've come up the coast there, that's Salen Bay there where the boatyard camp was, right over there by that point. Oh, look at this beautiful spot again, just up the coastline, just a few miles. Another lovely pull-in lay-by, look at that, well off the road. Sky can have a little ramble around, that trim does round the bay and round the back of the water there, the inlet. Towards Tobermory, which is over that way. I'll just show you this lovely camp. Nice and flat, somewhere for Sky to have a roam around, which is lovely. Just look at this. This was my window view last night. Got my own little bench there. I had a bacon sandwich on there this morning, and it's so mild again today. Blimey, November. I think it's about 15 degrees. Oh, can you hear the birds down there? Look at the salt marshes, saltgrass marshes down there. And we've got a castle. Castle up there, lovely. It's a bit of a ruined one, not much left of it. But we'll have a peek. I might send the drone over there and have a look. I think you can walk to it, but there's not a lot left of that particular castle there. Oh, lovely. We've got the inlet here, which we'll have to drive round and go over the back there towards Tobermory, which is over that way. But what a lovely camp. Wow. Oh, we've got a building there. Didn't know there's a building there, a little building in front of me. We'll have a look at that. We'll have a little walk around, but there's so much bird life down there. All different types of geese and waders. Beautiful. It's so calm again, so mild. And there we are in this lovely camp. What do you think? Another cracker on the Isle of Mull. Right, I'm going to get to Skye and we'll go for a little walk. Go a little trundle down there, down the lane there, see what's down there. I think there's a little tiny village down there, but only a couple of houses. But Tobermory is not far from here. A lovely white house there on the end of that peninsula just below the castle. That's pretty cool, isn't it? What a place to have a house. Absolutely beautiful. Bit greater, I can see some seals way over there on the rocks. There's seals everywhere. Lovely, loving it. How pretty, eh? What a lovely way. What a lovely way to wake up every morning. Different locations. Look at that. Stunning. And a castle. We like castles. How beautiful is this, eh? Another lovely morning walk. Haven't got my mic on, so it might be a bit breezy. But we've got an old bridge here that we're going across. Look at that. Lovely, eh? And this old bridge, even though it's an old bridge, it replaced another bridge. An even older bridge. Look at that one. That's a very old medieval bridge there that's not in use no more. It used to be the bridge in the old days for the horses and the carts. We're down here at this settlement, the weird little hamlet settlement of Aros. Aros Castle is just over the point now. I've walked down the lane about a mile or so, 2 miles. This is beautiful. Look at that old bridge there, no longer in use. Wow, that's pretty cool, isn't it? That is old. The bridge we're on is quite old as well. But that one's even older, folks. How lovely. Right, let's see if we can get to that bridge and have a closer look. There's no road left now, it's just a trail. Let's get a bit closer, eh? Right, we're rambling through this bit of a forest. Oh, there's the bridge there. I think this used to be the old main road where the horses and the carts came across back in the old days. Medieval, I should think. Look at this. Oh, it's crazy. Beautiful waterways leading out to the sea, out that way. How lovely. Here we are on this old bridge. I wonder what the date of this one is. It's got to be a couple of 100 years old at least. Wow. That's the other bridge that we was on earlier. Oh, there we got a dipper down there. He's in the water to the right of that rock at the moment. Getting the insects and the invertebrate. There he is at the back. I don't know if you can see him, folks. A water dipper. Second time I've seen one in a few days. I've never seen one in my life. There he is here. I hope you can see him, folks. I'll try and zoom in a bit closer. Brilliant. I should have brought a camera. Look at him dipping away. Lovely. This guy. That's pretty cool. I'll try and get some info on this bridge because it's certainly an old one. But stunning views, absolutely stunning views. Beautiful. Right, we'll get back to Christine. I'll see if I can see any more water dippers about. I'm so pleased, I've seen a water dipper. There's birds everywhere of all different types. But I've seen a water dipper for the first time ever in my life. Lovely. Right by the water's edge. I'll just dip my face in the water as usual. Beautiful, eh? What a lovely place. And that lovely old bridge there. This water is crystal clear, guys. Crystal clear. There's no dates on the bridge at all. As I say, it is old one. Okay, clear, that water is down there. Crystal clear. Beautiful. This tiny bridge was built in 1790 and was one of the first substantial bridges ever built on the Isle of Mull. 1790s, eh? Wow. Well, that's the wee settlement of Aros. Just a couple of houses. I love stopping at these places. Not many people stop at these places, and you do find some interesting points of interest. We've got a lovely wee cottage here that's been long derelict. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely to know? Be a fly on the wall and see what went on. Yeah, see what went on all the years, all the families and the life that's gone on. What a beautiful place for a cottage, eh? Overlooking the castle. This has got to be a couple of 100 years old, this one is. There's not a lot left of it now. Look at that, a tiny wee cottage. Got a fire grate down that end there. There's also a fire grate there as well. Amazing. Those beautiful views at the chimney. Lovely. Tiny little wee crofter's cottage, I should imagine. Just perched. That was there way before this road was ever here. And the road has just been built alongside it. It's crazy, eh? What went on there in the past. The families, the children, the crofters working the lands. The beautiful castle over there. Right. Let's get back to Chrissy. There she is. Let's go and get a kettle on. Kettle's on, mother. Cup of Yorkshire. Got me a cup of tea. Oh, lovely. Look at this. Sat on my own little bench here with my dog. Christine just there next to me. Just sat here having a nice cup of tea on this lovely day. So mild, really so mild. The beautiful views and all the birds down there getting all their breakfast, all munching away at all the invertebrates and in those salt flats down there. And the beautiful castle over there as well with that lovely little cottage right on the end. Oh, where is it? Can't see what I'm looking at there. Yeah, right on the end there. Lovely. Oh, this is nice. Sometimes I'll just sit here for hours and hours watching, listening, using all your natural senses, your hearing, your smell, the touch on your skin of the Scottish breeze. It's beautiful. Sky there. You can see some mices or something. Oh, this is lovely. You got to get out in nature, folks. You really have. It takes you a few days to chill down and get out of that hectic lifestyle that we've all been in, and just zoning out. Plant your feet on Mother's Earth. barefoot, walking the stream, walking the sea barefoot, walking the grass barefoot, on the meadows, on the glens. Get in touch with nature. Wow. Beautiful. I'll get the drone up, eh? Lovely. Well, what's left of the remains of Aros Castle, looking over the sound of Mull there, from this lovely little settlement. The castle was probably built by the MacDonald's lords of Lorne in the 13th century. There is evidence of 14th century records, as it was known as Dunawash Castle. I don't know how you pronounce that. I think that's somewhere near close, I don't know. The castle was initially a stronghold of the clan MacDougall when they backed to the losing side in the dispute between Edward I and Robert de Bruce. The lands were declared forfeited and the castle was given to King Robert. And the clan O'Donnell. During the 14th and 15th century, it was used as an occasional base by the Lords of the Isles, at which time it was known as Dunawash Castle. When some centuries later they tried to conquer Scotland, they too had their lands declared forfeited and they lost everything. The castle gained the castle at MacDonald's expense. Lord Arcantry entertained the island chiefs here in 1600 before making them prisoners. It was described as a ruinous, old, useless and never of any strength in 1688, but seems to have been the garrison for Argyll's troops in the 1690s. No evidence exists of any occupation after the 18th century. There you go. Not a lot left of it. There's a little chapel to the just to the side, but it's in a beautiful area. Gorgeous bay there. Look at that lovely white house there on the end. Not the best castles in Scotland, but we love Scottish stories. Scottish myths of kings and lairds. Lovely. Let's get back to Christine and get on our way. Time to move on. Another camp. Yes, please, Daddy. Lovely, eh? Lovely here. Beautiful spot. Absolutely stunning. Every camp so far has been a blinder. Right, we'll move on, guys. Lovely jubbly. Thanks for watching. Loves you all. We broke down my diesel pickup. It's gone out only a few gallons in the tank and she won't have it. We're stuck. And a policeman.